I want you to imagine that you are one of the people with Musa alayhi salam as he's parting the water. Your mouth is open, your eyes are wide, and you're going through it staring at Tawd al-Azim on both sides, and you get to the other side, and you have everybody's looking at everybody else like, what just happened here? And then you saw Fir'aun, you're just speechless. A few years later, you get married, you have a child, the child is 6, 7, 8 years old, you sit your kid down, and you're gonna tell him an amazing story. You know what I saw, son? We were standing right there, and this happened, and this kid's like, whoa! Isn't he? But that same kid, when he turns 16, come here, son, let me tell you a story. Is that the same water story again? God. Within one generation, something that you saw with your own eyes that completely changed your appreciation of God and your awe of His Messenger, alayhi salam. For that next generation, what is it? It's a story. It's not a miracle for them, it's a story for them. They can't experience it like you did. لَيْسَ الْخَبَرْ كَالْمُعَايَنَةِ. The news is not like eyewitness account. You can't compare those two things. And as the generations go by, it's just a story, and actually an old story. We believe in the same stories, but we didn't see it. We didn't. We believe in it. But we're not in awe of the water parting. You can recite, إِذْ فَرَقْنَا بِكُمُ الْبَحْرَ فَأَنْجَيْنَاكُمْ, and He parted the water. Cool. Move on. But if you and I lived in that time, and we recited إِذْ فَرَقْنَا بِكُمُ الْبَحْرَ, we might even fall into sajda without even helping ourselves. We just fall. Isn't that true? All the miracles that Allah gave to prophets were miracles for eyes. They were miracles for eyes. And you can only have one set of eyes. You cannot pass your eyes down to the next generation. The next time around, it is a message passed down for the ears. The first generation experienced it with their eyes, but the next generation with their ears. Now the thing is, let's go back. For Musa, for Isa alayhim salam, they were given two things. They were given a message for the ears, and they were given a miracle for the eyes. I'll say that again. Prophets were given a message for the ears, and they were given a miracle for the eyes. Is that clear to everybody? Then comes the final messenger. And this final messenger is the last. There's no more messengers coming. And if he's only given a message, by the way, what's the point of a miracle? It firms your faith. Like you have no doubts left. If you were skeptical about Musa, ain't no way you're skeptical once the water parts. You see what I'm saying? Like you may be like you're in the 80th row when the staff turned into a snake. You're like, what just happened? Everybody's saying there's something epic going. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, I missed it. But there's no way you're missing the water party. There's no way you're missing a cloud following you guys around. There's no way you're missing those. But the next generation missed it. All they get is a message and a story about the miracle. Allah sends His final messenger with the Quran, and He decides that this Quran will be both the guidance, the message, and it will also be the miracle, so that it can be passed down with the same, if not even more effect, every single generation, because the message for the ears can be passed down. So it's Huda lin-nas, but it's also Bayyinatin min al-Huda. Clear, self-evident proofs from within guidance. Is that clear? So it's the message and the miracle now. Subhanallah. That's what Allah gave in this revelation. This is unlike any other revelation before it. Unlike any other revelation before it. Now if you appreciate that, we get to another realization. Do you have to be an expert to be able to stand next to Musa alayhi salam or Isa alayhi salam and see a clay bird, a dirt bird, turn into a living bird and say, well, I'm not sure if that's really... You'd be like, that was incredible. What just happened here? You didn't even have to be Muslim to appreciate the miraculous power of what just happened. Isn't it? What I'm saying is appreciating a miracle is effortless. Appreciating a miracle is effortless. Allah changed that part of the equation. This time Allah says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Why don't they reflect deeply on the Quran? Because if it was from someone other than Allah, they would have found contradiction. Until you reflect, you will not find miracles.